Hi, hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the Charles channel, where today I'm going to be explaining every single character within Stampy's lovely world, minus the helpers, the prior helpers, so I won't be mentioning people like Squidly, Squishy, people like that. But anyway, let's get right into the video. The first helper is Stampy himself. He is the main protagonist of the series and the leader of his Minecraft helpers. He is physically described as an orange and white cat. He has his own house, he loves cake, and he's a proud owner of 9 dogs, 2 cats, a horse, and an ocelot called Dottle. I can't speak. An axolotl called Dottle. Up next, we have his helpers. These include William, Polly, and Fizzy, who all have their own houses within Lovely World. They help him build shops around the world. They play mini games with him, employee of the month mini games. They help him fight against Hit the Target and Viva Dash, and overall, they are probably the best helpers Stampy could ask for. Up next, we have Hit the Target and Viva Dash, who both started off as helpers. Hit the Target was one of Stampy's helpers back when Stampy started his Lovely World, but then he turned evil, somewhat by accident. From there, Hit the Target attacks Stampy, and goes on a real-life mission to try and steal his dogs to make Stampy's world safer. Viva Dash also started off as helper within Lovely World and turned on Stampy and went to Hit the Target I really can't speak, as she believed in Stampy's and Hit the Target's mission. Up next, we have the Lunar Friends, who live in this UFO right here. They first appeared in Stampy's trip to the moon video, where he flew to the moon. It's currently residing in Lovely World, their UFO, although it hasn't been here all this time. It's been moved, it's been, over by the Funland sign, it's been on the moon, it's been everywhere, really. They once teamed up with Hit the Target when they rescued him in the fight against Stampy, when he attempted to kidnap Liebe. Up next, we have Harrison, who lives in this house right here. He came to life in episode 197, where he became the owner of this house right here. He was born in the Caring Clat Clinic video, where Stampy turned a zombie villager into a villager. Up next, we have Harriet, who has a very similar story to Harrison. She lives in this house right here, and she has a hat shop under her house. And she appeared in her first episode she appeared in was Hose of Rose. Up next, we have Santa, who has appeared in basically every single Christmas special in Lovely World. And, it's not much to explain about Santa. He is the person that brought Polly Reindeer to Lovely World. Polly used to live in the North Pole, where Santa resides, and he has not been seen since last year's Christmas special. Up next is the Easter Bunny, who is very similar to Santa, as in the Easter Bunny only appears every Easter special. The Easter Bunny is notable for saving the Hotel of Dreams after an attempted explosion by Hit the Target. Up next, we have Stampy's dogs, also known as his wolf pack. They're not currently here in this copy of the world, but they have stayed with Stampy for basically his whole Lovely World series, and they are basically everything to him. Up next, we have Mittens, who we only really see when he plays mini-games, as he usually takes Duncan and Mittens out to watch them play the mini-games. Mittens lives in this little bedroom up here, and Stampy comes up and gets her and jumps off this balcony. Following this, we've got Harry, who is actually here in this copy of the world. He was first seen in episode 389 at Clay Oven. He wears diamond horse armor that Santa gave to Stampy as a gift. He dedicated the minigame Harry Hops to him. He currently lives in his own hut outside the doghouse, although he used to live in a small hut behind the Funland sign and near the Clay Oven, which is now in the museum. The next character is Dottle, who lives in this little glass cover in next to Harriet's house, I'm gonna say. There Dottle is right now. There's not much to say. I think the first episode that Dottle appeared in was his quest for Amethyst. And yeah, the final 2 characters are Henry and Hilda, although Norman is still in the igloo over there. They were both introduced on the Christmas Day episode. Well, no, not actually. Henry was released on the Christmas Day episode, and it was a gift from Ank55. And Hilda was created in Wild Ocelotl, and she lives with Henry in their bedroom across Stampy's room. That's basically every character that's involved with the lore within Lovely World. If you did enjoy this video and want to see more, please consider subscribing. We are almost at 1.2k subscribers. if you can see that over 80% of you are not subscribed to the channel, if you could subscribe, I don't think you'd understand how much that would mean to me. Anyway, I've been Charles. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.